Captain on the bridge.
Alright, Captains, we are back on the bridge, and today, yes, we got some things to go over from Star Trek Online, XFeed, and ARC site. So let's put that on screen. Yes, Captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor and hit that like button to help the channel out. But also, if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing to the YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded Captains to share our love, our passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now, with that said, here we go. Captains, as we normally do, we'll go over the latest from Star Trek Online and then drop the 2 ECs and then at the end give our conclusion. So first up, the last generation lockbox brings items and technologies from Star Trek Picard's Season 3 to Star Trek Online. So of course this had been already released on the PC bridge. So we'll go over it quickly here. And yes, we already do have the Duderstat. Quite a fun ship, definitely. And again, I'm gonna just throw this out there right away. This ship released even this year, you'll be able to get this ship and it will qualify for next year's event campaign. So that's something to think about, Captains. And of course, we never ever recommend opening lockboxes to get the ship. What we recommend is buying the keys, putting them on the exchange, rinse and repeat until you have enough EC to get the ship off the exchange. At least you're guaranteed. So just keep that in mind, my Caps. There you go, the last generation lockbox. Now we've gone over this already, but we'll quickly go over this, but I'll link it in the description below. The first video we did on PC. So the last generation lockbox brings items and technologies from Star Trek Picard Season 3 to Star Trek Online on Xbox and PlayStation. So again, the ship here is indeed the Duderstat. That will be the prize ship. The Federation's exploration of our galaxies never ceases, and those who paved the way must one day step aside for others to take up the mantle. Serving as guides, advisors, and mentors, they must grapple with the transition from the old into the new. This applies as much to the Federation's foes as to the Federation itself, as enemies seek to find their place in the emerging pattern. The last generation lockbox will bring Star Trek Picard's 3rd season into Star Trek Online with so many memorable items from the crew of the Enterprise D's last stand. The LLaP Consortium has made sure that there's something for everyone. So read on to find out more. So again, the Duderstat, or aka the ugly ship, or ugly, the angry ship, I should say, with that one famous scene of the nacelle all on fire because Ro crashed her shuttle into it and it getting ready to take on the Titan. And it is the Duderstat Miracle Worker Science Spearhead that will be coming and is the prize there. So the universal console that comes here is the Anthem Prime Fleet Museum Beacon. Captains, we've been having so much fun with this particular console with our pet builds. It's just fun. That's all it is. It's just fun. Whether they do 0 DPS or maybe a couple hundred, it's just fun to have on a pet build just because. But what does it do? After Geordi LaForge's tinkering with the Enterprise D, Starfleet realized the morale-boosting potential of having some of its flagships of the past appear to turn the tide in important conflicts. This console acts as a beacon, calling into service a hero ship from the Anthem Prime Fleet Museum. The ship will provide assistance for 60 seconds. It will summon one of the following ships, so the either Voyager, Defiant, Enterprise A or D, Stargazer, Saratoga, or Lexington. Kit modules here, you got 2 new kit modules can be obtained from the last generation lockbox. Both can be used by any profession. The Vox command module, we still haven't used this actually. Simply makes the target a martial arts expert, granting them a number of martial arts moves and additional physical damage. And when used on foes, it confuses them, causing them to turn into their allies. So this sounds fun. The transporter filter uses a Starfleet transporter technique developed to purge our young officers of the Borg infection in 2401. This will cleanse the target of debuffs, control effects, and dots. It also restores a great deal of health. Training manuals. So it seems like these are now being fixed on PC. So hopefully by the time it actually lands here on the console bridge, they will be okay. But they have been caused many issues, meaning that there's no cooldown, so you can spam these. So here's the new training manuals. There's the tractor beam vault. So using the tractor beam, you catapult an asteroid or yeet an asteroid at your target. The asteroid deals kinetic damage and ignores enemy shields. Malicious AI. Your engineer will program a malicious AI and launch it into the enemy ship, creating a variety of ship-wide anomalies, disabling the affected ship and damaging ship systems. Malicious AI deals kinetic, plasma, and radiation damage to the target and disables enemy movement. For ships of battleship or larger, it takes their impulse engines offline for 15 seconds. For all other ships, it holds the target in place for 15 seconds. If the target is destroyed before malicious AI expires, it will jump to another target. And the other one, Organic Nebula. Use science know-how to create an organic nebula near your ship. This nebula will grant a stealth effect to all friendly ships within it, granting them additional flight turn rate, flight speed, defense, and bonus damage. Once a ship leaves the stealth field, it gains a 15% bonus to damage for 5 seconds. This ability is affected by starship stealth. The radiolytic phaser weapon. So we got a full set of these. We haven't been able to use them, but I heard they're pretty good. This also will come with them. So what do they do? So these new weapons are equipped with experimental radiolytic emitter technology stolen from Daystrom Station. Radiolytic emitters deal bonus damage to low hull targets. If an enemy ship is below 25% hull, these weapons deal additional bonus phaser damage. The following weapon types can be obtained. So essentially this sounds like the Terran phaser or the Terran weapons from the Reputation system. But the best thing about it now is you can actually load up all your slots with them as opposed to just the one. So they come in phaser beam, phaser dual beam bank, phaser dual cannons, phaser dual heavy cannons, phaser cannon turret, and have also a wide arc radiolytic phaser dual heavy cannons. Surprisingly enough, no Omni. Very strange. New $23.99 phaser weapons, so that is pretty awesome and cool looking. We got a set of these dual wielding ones, just because we saw them on screen, so why not? So they're the phaser sniper rifle there and the stun pistol. And then you have the changeling grunt auto rifle right there. So this rifle does phaser damage and has anticoagulant technology that inhibits healing and causes bleeding. Jeez. And of course, one of our favorite picks from this box, the 2401 Kurleth. Thing that Worf used there, that was pretty awesome. Worf's Kurleth, a brand new Klingon weapon that debuted in Season 3 of Picard. The Kurleth is a mighty blade for an honorable warrior. The melee attacks of this weapon deal additional damage when its wielder is at high health. But it has a hidden surprise. The handle of the weapon conceals a small pistol, which deals bonus damage when its wielder is at low health. So pretty cool. Some traits are Starfleet Intel Handler. Your liaison in the intelligence services of your faction designates targets for you. Destroying these targets during the time window provides bonuses to critical chance for a moderate duration. So another Starship trait, Fireball Escape. You ride a shockwave of warp core breach and harness some of its power. You are immune to one warp core breach per 120 seconds. And being hit by one while immune is in the way improves your turn rate, flight speed, defense, and critical severity for a short time. And this box also comes with the Shrike Vanity Shield. Not my favorite looking one, but it's there for you, Caps. The 2401 Starfleet uniform. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. The one thing that is not here that I'm kind of disappointed in is those jackets that they use there when they actually got to the Enterprise C. That's sadly not there, but you have this and it's in the Lovi store. So there's that, Caps. Thought we'd go over that. Apparently we went over everything. So there is that. Now for my console Caps, today's free item to get for the promotion of both worlds, okay, is 2 tech ultimate upgrades, or 2 ultimate tech upgrades. And as of the release of this video, you have 15 hours to claim it. So again, Caps, you have 15 hours, first give or take, to claim this. So make sure you get that. And then of course, going over, and we'll keep going over this so that we remind you, Caps, for those who are on console. So today, Friday, March 8th, you will get the 2 free ultimate tech upgrades. Saturday, or the next day, you'll get the 3 free Infinity R&D packs. After that, you will get the free T6X upgrade token. After that, the free 3 Infinity Duty Officer packs, and the Infinity Officer Duty packs and the free Infinity R&D packs give you a chance to win a ship. Again, some of my fellow caps won, but we did not. And then lastly, of course, a Grand 1 T6 ship coupon giveaway. Do not miss that, my caps. So there is that. Now, that is all that's on the X feed. So that's why we go to the Stow Arc or Arc Stow site. And it revealed the actual next event in the event campaign on PC. So it's Tholian Trouble. Here's a link here. There's a lot of copy and paste errors here, Caps. So the important part is what we'll go over here. So while major powers struggle for stability in the midst of the latest crisis, the Tholian web, I mean, this still has House Reborn. Like, this is probably the most egregious copy and paste I've ever seen. Pray they will make no decisions between the Roman Republic and the Tal Shiar. They are advanced, enigmatic, and patient, and they have chosen this moment of galactic distraction to strike. Beginning on March 13th. So that's the important date. March 13th on PC, the Tholians imprison a significant portion of the Roman flotilla in the Azure Nebula while they attempt to ensnare the Ascon with a formidable vault. How many ships can the Alliance spare to deal with this machination? Will it be enough? So that's the most important part. Now, the two things that you can do here is the Vault Ensnared and the Azure Nebula. We're going to ignore all this because all this has already been dealt with and already there, because like I said, this is a copy and paste. Now, it says here that participating in this event will give all players the opportunity to win the Universal Console Tholian Web Array. That is not the one there. Okay? So I'm not even sure if this is March 13th is correct, but regardless, when it does go live, we're going to let you caps know. What is the prize? Is this Universal Kit Module, the Tholian Technology Suite, which looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. So again, the vault here, it says it is about your getting your free ships quickly. And of course, the whole event campaign here applies. So here it is, the reward Universal Kit Module Tholian Technology Suite. This compact Tholian Technology Suite combines both active and passive offensive capabilities. Passively, this kit module automatically replicates a Tholian assault drone upon entering any combat scenario. This combat system uses Tetrion beams and Tetrion cone blasts to assault your nearby enemies, which is pretty cool. It will expire when combat is over. If destroyed during the combat, they'll have a brief lockout period before another drone will be automatically called, which is pretty cool. It also has an adaptation of one of the devastating radiation blast seen used by the Tholians in their specialized EV suit technology. This powerful bit of weaponry takes a few seconds to charge up, but offers massive energy and environmental damage resistance during this period. Once fully charged, the blast is capable of decimating enemies or armies of foes while blasting them backwards. So again, this is for the event campaign of 2024, which you get your choice of not even choice anymore. You get the 2 free ships, the T6 Zen Store, the promotional ship, of course, and the 1500 low buy. Of course, players can earn 50 event campaign progress for each day. So just always do it, captains, even after it's done, to get the marks, the resources, and of course, more progression, and you can get the actual prize sooner. I think around the 3rd or 4th you'll be able to get if you do it every day. So there's that. Again, this is kind of whack. I'm not sure, maybe that's why they didn't include it here in the Stow feed, but this was actually there. We saw there on Stow Reddit. So we'll see. Again, if there is any more updates to this, we'll keep an eye on it, and of course let you caps know here on the YouTube bridge. So caps, just a quick video there. Do us a favor and hit the like button. So if you're new here, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel. In the description below, let us know what you're looking for, or maybe if you're gunning for the Duder stat. And of course, with that said, we'll leave it on this note.
live long and prosper.